Bro, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy Marcus back at again with another video. This time it is at night. How y'all boys doing, man? Leave me a comment down below. Tell me how y'all doing. Bust out the Raspberry Pi since the first time, since 7th grade. We're going to be making an ad blocker with this, with PIHOLE. I like the way PIHOLE works because with the ones you download on your computer, it tells the website you're using an ad blocker, and then it'll just be like, well, now you have to disable it to continue. But with this, it literally can go on those same websites that you really sometimes couldn't get on because you're using an ad blocker, and just won't show the ad. So I'm really stoked about that. I can't wait to get started with this. So we're gonna go ahead and transfer over to the screen and go ahead and install it real quick. Alright guys, so real quick, I just want to discuss a little back in the day type vibes. I remember back in the day you actually have to go to the Raspberry Pi website, download the image, and then write it using another software. But now they all have it compact into this one software. I'll leave the link down in the description. For this tutorial, we're just gonna download Raspberry Pi OS. We're gonna cast it over to our SD card, and then yeah. So when that's done, boom, we're gonna do all the codes and have it working. So I'm gonna go ahead and write it, and I'm gonna come back to you guys after I'm finished with that. Alright guys, so this is done writing to the disk. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it into the Raspberry Pi and go plug this into the Ethernet because I have I think it's a model B+, so a little old on the old side. So after you write to the SD card, you wanna go inside of where it is, like on the boot. You wanna press here, press new, go to text document, but make sure you delete that .txt and you just wanna put SSH. If you don't, and you want to press yes, if you don't see the .txt, then what you want to do is you want to press view up here, and then you want to press files name extensions. And once you do that, you should be able to just delete that and just put SSH. This is so that we could just go into it from the terminal and mess around from the settings without having a screen. So like literally we could just plug it in the Raspberry Pi right now and go to SSH, and it should be just fine. So yeah. Alright, so after you do this, you want to make sure that your Raspberry Pi is connected to your network. You're going to go ahead and log into your networking settings, and now you want to make sure that the IP address is static to that Raspberry Pi. This will not work if the Raspberry Pi IP address is not static. So just make sure you log into your settings and do that before anything else. Alright guys, so after you plug in your Raspberry Pi and you have SSH enabled, you want to go to your command prompt, and you're gonna type in SSH. You're gonna put pi at whatever your IP address was. For me, it was 192.168.1.206, and then we'll see. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. And then to enter the password, I'm gonna look up the root password for Pi real quick. It's just Raspberry. I haven't done this in a minute, so I really just forgot. So hopefully everything goes through. Alright, so everything went through. So yep, we're already in here. To install PIHOLE, what you're gonna do is copy this code. It will also be down in the description box below. You're gonna copy and paste it into your SSH terminal and press enter, and then it should start installing if everything is typed right. So I'm gonna be right back with you guys. Alright guys, now to the fun part. Now everything is set up and we're about to go ahead and just install this mug. So it says this installer will transform your device into a network-wide ad blocker. Definitely want that. It's free. Make sure you guys donate to them. I surely am. And then it says the PIHOLE is a server, so it needs a static IP address like I discussed earlier. So just yes if you understood. Yep, we understand the message. This is the static IP I'm using. So then, is it possible that your router? It is possible. So if you are worried, enter manually. Okay. Is already okay. Alright, cool. We're good with that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just choose Google as my DNS provider, which is the domain name service server. Pretty much when you type in google.com, it goes to that server, and then that server just returns the IP address to actually connect with Google. You can also just type in the IP address in your in your browser, and it works like that too. But I'm just telling you guys what a DNS is. So I'm gonna go ahead and press yes. I want to do that. They already have some of these lists already installed. So I'm gonna just go ahead, press enter, and it says, do you wish? Yeah, I definitely do want a web interface. So I'm gonna do that. And it also says, do you wish to install the web server and required, oh, if you disable this and you do not have an existing, the way will not function correctly. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, and it is what it is. And yes, I do want to log queries because I want to see what it blocks. And I want to, I'm gonna actually look this up because this is a question I had about this whole thing, about this whole privacy mode. Pretty much what this means is just like the privacy level for like all the statistics that PIHOLE is gonna do. I definitely wanted to show everything because I am a geek. So we're gonna go ahead and press OK, and now it's cloning, and hopefully it doesn't take too long. I should be back, and hopefully it doesn't, but we will see. All right, so after we do all of that, remember I told you PIHOLE is its own DNS server. So we have to change our existing DNS server that our computer is just default to go to. So we're gonna go to the control panel. We're gonna click on control panel, or press enter. Then you're gonna press network and internet. You're gonna press network and sharing center. Then, once you do all of that, you wanna change adapter settings. You wanna right click on your Wi-Fi, press properties. Then when you put properties, you wanna click on Internet Protocol version 4, TCP, IP version 4, all of that. Then you wanna press properties. And now, right here, you're going to change your DNS servers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change it to the IP address of the Raspberry Pi. So that's gonna be 192.168.1.206. Oh, hold on, 206. Right, so I changed it to the IP address of the Raspberry Pi. I'm gonna press OK. And now everything now is going through the Raspberry Pi. So alright guys, so actually I ran into an error right here. When you configure the IP4 address, you're also supposed to configure the IP6 address. And in the next clip, or right now, I'm showing you on the screen how to do it. So yeah. And after you're done with that, man, you're good to go. All the traffic's gonna go through your Raspberry Pi, and you should see minimum of no ads at all. And after I'm done talking, you're gonna see some examples of that. So yeah, got an ad right here, all this New Year's stuff. But I think that's like, oh no, it says advertisement. Got this big old thing right here. Let's scroll all the way down. I remember seeing ads down here. Right here, look at this, mortgages, big old Spectrum internet, got TD, Ameritrade, all of this stuff, man. But boom. So none of those BS ads right here, those are gone. And then let's go down this one. I think the mortgage thing was here, that's gone. I mean, you still get that paid content section because that's embedded in the website. You know what I'm saying? It's not coming directly from an ad server. So boom, that's gone. And I really want to check out Fox News. See, you can see down here, all of this is gone. All of this right here is gone. Here, yep, no more banner right here. Also don't got that TD Ameritrade joint. Now I do want to show you guys one thing, and that is this YouTube. Oh, I typed that in wrong. If you go to YouTube, some of the YouTube ads, you're gonna still see them because of the way YouTube delivers their ads. So that's the downside. But as long as I don't see as many ads, I'm cool with that. But I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers that say completely get rid of ads. Nah, because there's still some ads here, obviously. Now, I definitely recommend that you go to your PIHOLE settings through your web application that we just set up. And I want you to go down to Group Management, go to Adlist, and I want you, from the link down below, I want you to add some more ads to block, because by default, it only comes with this one right here. And all of these I add. Now you might be wondering why I disabled this Facebook joint. When you disable Facebook ads, you literally can't go on anything. I disabled Facebook ads, I couldn't even get on Instagram. So that's just disabled right here. But I'm gonna go ahead and just show you guys the list. Literally all you do is copy this website, press copy, and then you're gonna go to address, you're gonna press paste. And then any comment you want, I added, you know, hate and junk, like the different descriptions. This was hate and junk, so I put hate and junk. And then I also put where it came from, which was developer Dan. And that's all you want to do, press add. After you do all of that, then you want to go to, where is it? I think it is tools, and you want to go to update gravity. Now you have to press upgrade, or update after you add to the list. Now it's probably gonna take like 5 minutes, so go walk away and go eat something, go get some chips or something. When you come back, it should be all good. But anyway, that is it for this video, man. Notice the ads, what it blocks, what it doesn't block. But anyway, guys, that is just this little video about PIHOLE, man. I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys are having a phenomenal New Year's, man. Stay safe out there, bro. Peace, man. I'm out this month.